Well, now to that interstate inferno. Right now, crews making emergency repairs to a busy stretch of I-75, scorched and heavily damaged by a tanker fire.
The driver hanging on to his life after suffering severe burns. Let's get straight to 7 Action News reporter Jane Park. She's live in Lincoln Park with the latest. Jane.
Well, Glenda, Carolyn, I'm standing on northbound 75 near Outer Drive. This is close to the stretch of freeway that was heavily damaged in that tanker fire. Again, crews have arrived here to begin that emergency work. And I just spoke with Michigan State Police Lieutenant Mike Shaw just moments ago. He tells us from their initial investigation, everything points to the fact that the driver was either going too fast for the conditions or he was falling asleep behind the wheel. If it's the latter, that will be harder to determine because he remains in critical condition. As MDOT crews begin emergency repair work on northbound I-75 after Thursday morning's tanker fire, the driver who lost control of his truck remains in the hospital, hanging on to life after suffering severe burns.
And we're asking for everyone to consider him in their thoughts and prayers for him and his family.
Corrigan Oil spokesman Sean Wilson says the 53-year-old worked for the Brighton-based company for 6 or 7 years and had a clean driving record.
There's a pretty comprehensive system that monitors the track record of each driver and of the company. And for all intents and purposes, he was a pretty great driver for us.
The driver had just fueled up and gotten back onto southbound 75. Michigan State Police say he lost control near Outer Drive, hit the median, crossed over into northbound lanes, and took down a light pole before the tanker hauling 8,000 gallons of fuel exploded.
We were all laying in bed sound asleep, and next thing we know, we just heard a loud boom, and the whole house started shaking, so we all got up and ran outside, and there were just flames everywhere and smoke, and we all called 911.
The massive flames, seen miles away, left concrete on the northbound lanes incinerated and nearby trees scorched.
Unfortunately, we do have a great deal of experience at this. This is our third tanker fire this year, and this is very similar to the one we had on I-94 near Michigan and Michigan Avenue, where it's mostly in one spot, but there's a little bit in either direction where the truck had been drug a little bit. Emergency repair work began Thursday afternoon. MDOT hopes to have the 1-mile stretch of 75 back open by rush hour Monday morning. Diane Cross tells us all 4 lanes here, including both shoulders and the median wall, need to be replaced with concrete. She says that work will be done in sections so that they can have at least a couple of the lanes open as soon as possible. We're live in Lincoln Park. Jane Park, 7 Action News.